Hello, hello, hello. You're tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic, mid-season awards? Super Bowl pick, mid-season awards? Look, so as a Raven fan, we all have seen how the media has jumped on this boat of mid-season awards. Lamar right now is the MVP, and they got the Ravens making the Super Bowl. And right now, because of their defense, they're the creme de la creme, the best team in the league, even above Philly, who not only has for this year, the second best offensive weapon in A.J. Brown, first being Tyreek Hill, but they have the best record in football, having only lost one game. And that's fact, okay? They put them even over Philly. But you would be surprised. You would be very surprised that one of the biggest Raven haters, Eric Mangini, thinks that the Ravens, right now, if Kansas City and the Ravens were to face off, the Ravens would be the victor. Well, and mind you, this is one of the biggest Raven haters we've ever seen. The guy lives to hate on the Ravens. But here's the thing, though. Here's the caveat. He don't like Patrick Mahomes. Neither. And we know why. He's never had a high level of respect for Patrick or Lamar. He loves Joe Burrow, though. Oh, he loves Joe Burrow, though. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to play that clip, right? I'm going to play the clip, and there's a couple things that get brought up in this that I love. So, first off, let's get through it, and then we'll break it down. All right, here we go.
Lamar is 3-1 against Joe Burrow. So,
hold on. You heard that? Lamar is 3-1 versus Burrow. How many times have you heard that even being brought up? It never gets brought up. It's just like, oh, the Cincinnati Bengals have won and blah, 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 blah. They don't look at the fact that the Ravens with Lamar is 3-1 when Joe Burrow's there. We're not even counting the times before Joe Burrow because Lamar's only lost to that team like, what, twice? He's like, what, 6 or 7-2? But I digress. Let's keep it going.
I've got history and this year.
Oh, okay.
On my side.
Okay, go ahead.
I realize that people in Baltimore think I don't love the Baltimore Ravens.
You don't.
That's unfair.
What do you mean that's unfair? You don't, you hater. But it's okay. We're going to keep doing what we got to do this thing. Okay.
But I do think that if they were to face off today for the AFC Championship game, that Baltimore would win. And they would win for this reason. I think they both have excellent defenses, but Kansas City's defense has a lot of, there's multiple schemes to it. There's a lot of moving parts. And Lamar is like water. He finds the cracks. So it's hard for that defense to be as effective against that guy. And
that's
the
a bar.
Patrick Mahomes is he can make plays. He can generate a lot of plays, but he needs other people to help him be successful in the sense of the receivers, where Lamar can single-handedly take over a game. So I think that, to me, is the distinction. Lamar can win the game on his own,
I've
running
been saying
the ball.
this for a long time.
Patrick has to rely on others to be successful, and that, to me, is the edge right now between the two teams.
So you heard what he had to say, right? He said, with a defense that has a lot of moving parts, right? Even though they're playing out of their mind right now, because of all the moving parts, there's going to be cracks in it. And Lamar Jackson is literally like water, and he will find a way through the cracks. That's what he is. He used water like Katara from The Last Airbender. Avatar. Here's the thing. I absolutely, he bothers me. Eric Mangini. He really does. But what did Stephen A. Smith used to say? A broken clock is right twice a day. The Baltimore Ravens, right now, in the last, I believe, 5 games, is averaging 33 points a game. On top of that, the defense is leading the league in sacks, leading the league in points allowed, and it's leading them in points scored. So it's not just one side of the ball that's elite. It's not just elite weapons that you have to deal about. No. You have to deal with a top 2 quarterback that is now showing his weapons. And you have to deal with a defense that can absolutely unmitigatingly shut you down and put their foot on your throat. See, that's where me and him, we gel. Not because he's finally saying something nice about the Ravens, but because this is what I've been saying for the longest time. He got to probably watching the Wunderkind Show and got that off of here. When I talk about a player, Lamar, being the type of player he is, can beat you so many different ways. You got to understand, like, when you have a player that is mobile, that's one thing. It's another thing when they can win you the game with just their legs. Meaning, if their receivers are dropping the ball, the offense is smogging down. When they put their mind to it, they can just be like, all right, go time. Put on the cape, put on the shoes, put on the belt over the underwear, Jerry curl the little tip, and turn into Superman. And then guess what? It's over. You know what the funny thing is? For anybody that's saying, but Kansas City, how do you think the Ravens beat Kansas City the last time they played? Exactly. Lamar went superhuman. You remember that song by Chris Brown and what's her name? I'm superhuman. I'm only gonna take you with you in my life. Carrie Hilson. That's what's going on here. The funny thing is, you know, this platform, first things first, they detest the Ravens, much less Lamar. And they will always go against Lamar and the Ravens. They'll always do that. But here's the thing. I keep using this word for this season. Lamar, the Baltimore Ravens defense, Roquan, whoever you want to put it on, right? They are becoming undeniable. It's one thing to beat teams. They're not just beating teams. The better teams. They are humiliating them. They are showing kindness and grace for not running up the score against them. That's what's going on. Have you ever seen somebody double kneel to give back the other team the ball? With time still left on the clock? I've never seen that. Here you go, guys. You can get the ball back. It's y'all's. I've never seen that. I've seen them say, you know what, we're going to get it down there, we'll just kick a field goal, no big deal, and then they can get it back, and, you know, we go about it. That's what's happening with the Ravens. Name another quarterback that literally gets to take off quarters. You can't. He has a great point as of right now. But just like Lamar and just like John Harbaugh and just like Todd Monken and Roquan and so many of those people on Baltimore have stated before, they have to keep stacking. Mid-season awards don't mean diddly squat. I mean nothing. They are nothing. We want hardware. We want those trophies. And you know what trophy we were talking about? The Lombardi. Rename it to the Lombardi. Y'all know y'all like it too. But what do y'all think? Do you think right now if the Ravens and the Chiefs were to go head-to-head, because those are the two best teams in the AFC, without a doubt, that they would win? The Ravens would win? And win convincingly? Let me know down in the comment section, because I think that's a good point to be made. I think it is. I want to see what a lot of people are going to say about it, because I know Kansas City Chief fans might make their way in here. But, as always, this is an episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. You know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh, but everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. You know, I love the comments. And if you haven't done so already, check out the Wonder Kid Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness waiting for your viewing pleasure. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you want to help donate to the channel, Patreon is one way, but another way is just donations. Bottom of the screen, QR code. QR codes to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. And the name of it is The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. Once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nitro, signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. I am out of here. Yerp.